everyone, welcome to the first Good Day Austin Roundup of 2024.
Hey.
Our exclusive
Happy
YouTube
New
show.
Year.
I know. Did everyone have a good New Year?
Absolutely.
Yes, so nice.
I mean,
How
we
about
were
yours?
here. I was here. Yeah.
Yeah, would have been
okay.
nice to hang out, but.
Oh, wow. All right. That's an off-camera conversation.
That's something there.
Whose fault was that, Jane?
I'll read the honorary Casey part. I'm Dave. I'm joined by fellow
Casey was
anchors,
supposed to join us, but he's a
me,
little predisposed.
and Jane, Donnie, and meteorologist Zack.
As always, we're taking a look at some of the segments and stories you may have missed from our morning show.
Before we get things started, though, we're going to have Zack take us on a journey, a meteorological journey with weather around the world.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to say.
No, you say this part.
No, you say, it's time for weather around the world. Buckle up, we're going to go across the big pond to Europe, where Storm Hink?
Storm Hank.
Hank.
That's it,
I
Hank.
think it's Hank.
Hank.
It's Hank?
Hank.
Hank, not Hank.
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 Not Hank, not Hank.
Hank?
Hank with an E.
Why are they naming storms over there? It's just a big storm.
I'm very pro
Did you put
naming
this in
winters.
here?
I didn't, but I am. We
No, I'm
name
against
storm.
it.
Well,
No, I'm against it. All right, where are
Hank.
we at here in Europe?
Hank is in
Help me out, Donnie. You wrote this. Where is this?
the
Northwestern part of the continent.
Okay, but what part is that?
Netherlands.
What country? Oh, okay. If someone rolled a
Clearly.
Well, I'm trying to. You figure this out.
Clearly, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I remember that poll. That poll's in the Netherlands.
Hit the proper
Oh, we
pedal.
ran out of video.
All
Keep
right, let's go
reading.
to the Netherlands. You saw, roadway was closed due to floodwaters because of Hank.
Hank.
The person who posted the video said they
There's
had
Hank
never
again.
seen that much water in the area before.
Not that much
Lot.
water.
Yeah.
Looks like a lot. For the Netherlands, I guess.
These guys haven't been to Houston.
Yeah. And this same storm unleashed winds of 75 miles per hour and prompted a code yellow
code
warning.
yellow.
Oh, code yellow. Never want that.
Don't want that.
Some parts of the country,
Don't want to
especially
be driving
in the
through that
winter.
either.
Don't want code
Yeah.
yellow.
These
Guys,
Not the
that's
smartest
not the
thing.
greatest idea.
Yeah, it looks a little deep to be driving, but you know.
Hank, the remnants
Hank.
of Hank.
Never seen it before, really, so
Hank.
that's probably why I didn't know what to do.
Yeah. We're going to still talk about Hank.
Great. What else
Storm
did
Hank.
Hank?
This
what
is
did Hank
I
do?
think this is a wild video.
Heavy rain and strong winds in southern England. Check out this video
Hank did a
from
lot.
CCTV camera that captured a car seconds away from being hit by a fallen tree.
That white car up there,
3,
look.
2, 1,
Already happened.
move.
See it?
Oh, it already happened?
Yeah,
Where's
look.
that?
It'll go again. So you see him driving. See how that big tree,
Apparently,
that
it was a
white
lucky
car?
escape.
Oh, I was looking to the foreground
Where's the
here.
tree?
It's way in the back.
It's it's a little dark, but you can see it.
It's a lucky escape for the driver.
Very
I'll tell you
lucky
that much.
escape.
Okay,
See, watch. Right, here we go. Car's going.
Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. No,
Oh,
it's not.
there we
Hit the
go.
reverse. Let's go.
Yikes.
Scary.
Yeah, it is. Officials warn that winds reached up to 80 miles per hour in some areas, knocking down some of those trees.
80 miles an hour from
Hink.
Hank.
Tropical storm Hink or just storm Hink?
I think probably
Stink.
I don't know.
Storm
That's
Hank.
probably
Storm. Hank.
Storm.
Hank.
Hank the storm.
Hink.
Hank the
Hank.
wonder storm.
Hank.
All right, hit the proper pedal. All right, here we go. Let's go back to the U.S. now. California, they were hit by a huge storm without a name, by the way, because we don't do that here in America. High surf continued
we
for the
do.
southern part. Yeah, for hurricanes, not winter storms.
Yes, we do.
No, we
Yeah,
don't.
you know we do.
No, we don't.
I
We
feel like
don't.
Zach's coming in hot today.
We don't. Tell that to the city leaders.
City leaders.
They call winter storm storms.
No, they
happening over here
don't.
today.
Conversation
They
number 2.
don't.
You know they do.
No, they
Jane and I will
don't.
just have a cup of
Hey,
coffee.
do-
We'll just sit
do-
over
do
here.
they,
for a second.
at city council, they call winter storm storms.
They're not in charge of naming
Nah,
winter
that's
storms.
not what we said. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You
I
were
have
saying.
heard winter storm names before.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
there's winter storms.
I have heard that.
You send me the list.
Competitors. We don't talk about our competitors.
Ah, okay.
They don't know what they're doing.
We're competing with the Austin City Council.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
This is off the rails.
We gotta hit the proper pedal, Dave.
Continued for the southern part of the
This
state.
footage
This
shows huge waves battering the coast of Lighthouse Field State Beach in Santa Cruz. Saw it earlier. National Weather Service says breaking the waves were up to 30 feet
There you
high
go.
along the coast. There you go. Bam.
Really high.
Yeah.
Heck of a wave.
Something to see, though. Wow.
Led to some coastal flooding, as you can see.
Definitely no surfers. I feel like every time we
No.
talk about big waves,
But they're
talking
always
about surfers.
tempted.
That's
I
true.
guarantee
That's what I'm
somebody
saying,
was
Also true, they
tempted.
wouldn't be
That's just too
surfing
much,
right
though.
there.
No. Maybe
All
not
right,
the best
and
idea.
also rain returned to St. Louis, and one person captured it on time-lapse video. Check out this video showing the city blanketed in a gray haze with the iconic Gateway Arch almost disappearing as the wintry conditions developed in the city.
That's
There it
always
goes.
tough when it gets that dark because you know that he's not that far away from the
Right.
arch
Yeah.
for it still to go out of view.
And you can see that snow coming your way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good. I don't like that.
You don't like pretty snow? You get
Well, I liked it all the way up till January 1st. I'm big on this, like the month of December, holidays. Now we're
And
getting.
then afterwards.
So after the holidays over, you're like, no snow, please.
I mean, it's not the same down here. I mean, obviously, provided things stay safe because it's a kind of a tree that's rare. Up there in the Midwest, you know, you got so much of that. Well, you know.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So yeah, I don't
It's
It's
way
not like
too
us
much.
hitting 100 in
Yes,
May or
That's
whatever.
true.
yeah, I don't get excited
long
about
summer.
what's
Some
going
people
on.
are like, oh, we want it to be hot. We're like, nah, we'll get it for like 8 months
Yes,
here, so
yeah.
we don't
No,
need
that's
it.
why cold weather's a treat
true.
to me down here.
And some of that snow made it all the way down into Arkansas, like dusting of
That's
snow.
nicer.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's
right
a snow Dave likes. I know.
Oh,
Let's
that's
talk
a
about
good
that.
snow
Yeah.
day right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a low pressure system came across and started off with rain, then it changed over snow as temperatures fell in the 20s.
That does look so
They
peaceful.
could see a little more
does.
light snow early next week, by the
Oh,
way.
really? Okay.
Heading to Arkansas.
Just enough to make a snow angel, too, it looks like.
Just a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah. Like dusting.
And finally, we're going to end in Kansas, the home of Donny Wong.
Otherwise known as Donnyville.
Yeah, Donnyville here. Blazing sun rose over the National Weather Service. Check out this sunrise.
Beautiful.
Goodland, Kansas, beautiful town. Temperature below freezing there in that region. Of course, drivers were asked to exercise caution while on the roads with a little light dusting of snow.
Yeah, that's an amazing
And
sunrise.
it's hard to pay
Yeah.
attention to the road when you see that.
This
You're like
video.
looking out, like, look at that, that's cool.
Very pretty.
Is Goodland out in western Kansas?
Yeah,
I
it's
used to
way
know
out
that.
west,
So
yeah.
this really is an
That is not
isolated,
Donnyville.
No.
isolated area.
very,
Not
very
much
far
to
out
do
there.
but watch that sunrise on that road. Yeah.
I believe our producer Molly's family is from Goodland. If I remember
really?
correctly. Yeah.
Cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Think she
Kansas.
watches it? She gets a kind of shout out.
I
on
hope
the,
so. Hey!
Molly.
Yeah, don't tell
I
her.
don't
That's
think
so.
a Molly
Cool story, bro.
shout out on the
think so.
roundup. Okay.
Well, all right. Now on to the
I'm
stories segments. Great job, though, Zach.
I know.
We're
I mean,
a little off the rails today.
yeah.
A lot of stuff
We're
happening
gonna-
over here. I don't know
Don't
what's
name
going on.
winter
The
storms.
winter storm discussion
No.
is not over.
We now know one of Zach's pet peeves.
Yes,
Not
we
name
sure
winter
do.
storms.
I love it.
All right, well, much like our Christmas Day show, we took a little time to have some fun on New Year's Day. Instead of viral recipes, we tried out some viral TikTok games. Jane wasn't here for that.
This one went great.
Ooh.
So this one was the one, you've probably seen it on TikTok, where they do candles, and then they
get you
usually
some more
have it so
sport
where you can, same jacket.
Go with what works.
I know. They blow out the candle, and the candle is in, like each thing is like a different thing, right? So it would be like money or something like that. We decided to do different things to drink. So the thing that was closest to where everyone was coffee, then it was water, watermelon juice,
Watermelon
hot
juice
sauce,
was amazing.
and pickle
Ooh.
juice.
You guys all drank the pickle juice.
We drank
I
pickle
did not
juice. That was the last thing.
You guys thought the pickle juice was okay.
I thought it was
pickle
good. It was
juice.
sweet. It was bread and butter pickle juice, so it was very sweet.
Like straight from a jar of pickles?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
So I think we put the candles too close to each other. So that's why it was so easy.
Now this
yes, this
did not
second
go
game
well.
did not go well
it
for
went
Casey
well for-
and
I dominated.
Dave.
with
Team
Leslie.
Shields
Yeah.
and well, look, you're cheating already.
This one was like called Heads, Shoulders, Knees, and Cup, which is a take on the traditional game. So I was the one who called out what they had to do, and then when I said cup, they had to reach for the cup. So it was a couple times
we
where I
are-
tried to like switch it up. Didn't work
I
out
can't
so
get
well.
low enough.
Yeah. Because Dana, our executive producer for the morning show, she was like, they
I
can
can't
read
even
your
put
lips.
it down correctly.
And I was like, oh, okay. So I went to the other side. Didn't help them either. Then I had to do a longer one. It still didn't help. So, yeah.
Casey and I are
Simon Says and
helpless.
then
Yes.
get the cup.
But I didn't have to say Simon Says. I just told him.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, Dave and Casey did really terrible. Congratulations to Zach and Leslie on the win there. They did,
Congratulations.
yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Great job. They were quick too.
Yeah.
It's true.
Zach was
Yeah.
like,
And I had back surgery.
that's what I said. Back surgery
Apparently
and
I'm
all.
about to have it. I don't know.
He went down and got those cups.
Yeah, I did not. I did
Yeah.
not. We could still be playing. I wouldn't have won a round. I was ready for that to be over.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
4 days later.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you know we love our barbecue here in
yeah,
Texas.
we do.
We got our fill, thanks to Jamie and Marcus from Crimson Creek Smokehouse. Marcus got up early on the first day of the new year. He was off-site showing us the meats.
And he's going to hold it in his bare hand. Well,
Okay,
gloved
we'll
hand.
watch that. It's amazing. Jamie was in studio showing us how to make some different things like jalapeno poppers, black-eyed peas with the ham hocks in there, and brought a bunch of other food. It was delicious.
It was very, very good.
Fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Bone marrow there, right?
And-
Looks like.
and-
Look, watch. Bare hands.
I didn't notice this till after when you were talking about this. Like that should
Just holds
be.
it.
He's got gloves on. What are you talking about?
But those aren't like real gloves.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah,
Well,
but
we were
still,
wondering
it's
if
like a
maybe
hot piece of meat.
we asked him
Hey-o.
Donny Wong's top 10 pickup lines. Go. He may have just put that in there. And then-
Maybe.
I
Okay,
don't know,
right,
but
yeah.
it was amazing.
This was the jalapeno popper assembly
And
line.
let me tell you
Oh.
what, of all the, I've been back for a while now, but going back 10 years now on Good Day Austin, this was the most efficient food prep ever at that counter.
did look pretty
She
good.
gave us each a job to do. We went down the line. I mean, it still managed to
You guys
kind of
ate
make a
well.
mess, but we made some pretty
Yeah,
good jalapeno
we had a lot
poppers.
of food.
Those were
Yum.
very good. Did you have a jalapeno popper?
No, I didn't know where'd they go.
Well, one of them went right here.
Okay.
I think those went pretty fast. I don't think there were that
They
many that were
probably did very
finished.
quick.
And you
Those
may
are
not have wanted,
delicious.
you know,
Yeah,
spicy.
I can try it.
It was very good.
Oh, it was real spicy.
Well, that little.
Dave's dog's got a little treat too.
Dave's dog's got a little treat,
Yeah.
and they got the T-bone from the or not T-bone, but the pork tomahawk ribeye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They liked it.
Oh
Yeah.
Just cook it down.
Leave it at that.
A ramen shop in North Austin has become the spot to get the dish. Ramen Delario is a fusion between Japanese techniques and Mexican flavors. It started out of a garage in 2021 and is now located in the Hannah World Market on Palmer Lane. Tira got a chance to try some of their signature dishes like carnitas tonkatsu and even tried beef tripe for the first time.
Have you all had beef tripe?
Tripe is stomach, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah. It's like a little honeycomby. It's like a little spongy.
Okay.
So you would not eat.
I have had it in the
Okay.
past, but
Did
I
you like
don't
it?
eat it. It's a texture thing.
Texture.
Yeah, I don't think that
I
it's
kinda-
really.
yeah.
Well, I mean, this food looked amazing.
It did look good.
It's like I think it's like one of those things, at least in my experience, where it sort of takes on the flavors of whatever it is you're cooking it in. So I think if you don't like the texture,
You know,
you won't
looking
like
at this
it, but
now, I really need to take my son there. He's become, first of all, he loves all things ramen,
Yeah.
Ramen.
and has become very obsessed with the fusion and different takes on
No,
things.
this place,
might be a place to
they've
check out.
posted on social media, the line is ridiculous. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to that food court at Hannah World Market. There's like a few little restaurants and stuff, all Asian, foods. And the line is just like out the door.
To get into this
To
place.
go to Ramen Delario, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
So-
that's impressive.
So
Maybe you won't go now.
be prepared to wait in line
Well, yeah.
if you're gonna go.
My
but
problem is,
I hear it's delicious.
delayed gratification is so tough. If I'm having to go past 4 other places that are serving food,
Sure.
Yeah.
once you
Yeah.
get in there, I'm like, oh man, that
Yeah.
smells pretty good too.
Worth
doesn't
it.
Yeah.
Worth it, is what they say, yeah.
Mad Science stopped by our studio teaching us about sound waves.
fun.
This was so fun.
Speaking
Y'all
of
had
things
such
that
a
went
good
off the
time.
rails, yeah, Andre, well, she always brings the joy. She showed us all about the vibrations of sound with a variety of things, including glasses filled with water at different levels. And my personal favorite,
I call them
speak for
sound
the guy.
noodles. I don't know.
Sound noodles.
Is that what they
The
were?
sound noodles were awesome.
Yeah, and it's a
Love
miracle we didn't hit each other or ourselves in the head.
I like when you first started out, though.
we go.
You were only lightly hitting the cups, and Andre was like, "Get in
Yeah,
there, Dave. Get in there."
hit it like you mean it.
Yeah. So what was it with the
straw-
sound noodles? Will they like?
It go,
That needs to be
as
a
you go
gift.
faster,
Look
creates a
at
higher
Carl. See,
pitch.
Shields is
Yeah.
just looking. He's about to hit himself. He's about to knock things off the table. You got to raise it. Jane's doing a good job. Raise it up.
I didn't want to hit Leslie, so I was like, okay, I gotta hold
They
it up
should,
real high.
they should have those out at like sport moments.
Dave, just didn't
See,
happen.
now the truth comes out. Well, it's a miracle.
Okay, fun. Yeah, I remember hearing
The
it.
straw.
Well, you eventually got it, right?
I was
Oh,
the
you
first
never
one to get
got
the
it.
straw, incredibly.
What was
because
the
I
straw?
can't-
Like you played it like
so
a
you
flute?
cut,
Trimmed it.
you
Oh.
trim it into a V, and then you kind of
And
just
it makes
blow
it's like
through
a
it.
duck,
and
sounds
it
like a
makes
duck call. And then when you cut the
Oh,
straw
this is
down,
like- yeah.
it gets like, oh, here I am finally getting it right. It did take a while.
This one looks really fun. Y'all.
You could probably tell even without the sound when we didn't have it and when we do. Oh, there.
We look like
I kept
little
thinking
children. I
about
love it.
Spitballs. We're about to do spitballs in class.
Yeah, that's true too.
They
Adventure.
That has nothing to do with sound. Spitballs.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
That was a fun Mad Science. I loved
Listen.
it. Thank you, Andrea, for coming on.
Just lighten up there, but no.
Just a straw.
Yeah.
A lot of us looking to get healthier and be more active in the new year, and Tierra checked out a spot to help us do just that. She went to Easily Boxing and Fitness, which says it wants to use boxing to help people access their inner warrior. They offer lessons, classes, small group training, open gym, and more.
She did an amazing job.
great
If
job.
you were
Don't
watching
mess
her,
with
I
Tierra.
mean, she was getting the rhythm of this, the combinations of punches, and when she'd come up,
She
she
hit
had
the instructor
yeah,
too hard.
she
Well, I
had-
love that part when he was like, I wasn't expecting. When she's like talking to him.
I think
he's
it's
like,
right here.
I
This
wasn't
is
expecting it.
she had a little because it is about the rhythm of it too.
Yes.
But she was coming in with some
I have
heat on
been
it.
boxing with Tierra, not like this, but we've been in classes together where we box, and I can say that she is.
Okay, so she knows.
She knows what
Heavy
she's doing.
hitter?
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
she knows
the-
what she's doing.
The interesting, and they were putting you through some of the paces and the jump rope with the cardio with that, and the medicine ball, and
Yeah.
kind of how heavy that's making your arms. As we're taping this was her live shot yesterday.
Yeah.
And we move on to the next thing today, but I would have given anything. I wanted to ask her, how are those arms feeling?
I mean, I tell people
today?
all the
I know
time.
Chris, she's in great shape and working out, but I know she had to be feeling that workout.
I
a
tell
little bit.
people all the time, do not underestimate Tierra. Like,
No,
you
no.
look at her. No, but I feel like sometimes you look at her and you're like, oh, okay, like she looks strong, but you just don't think there's a lot.
Yeah.
But she packs a punch.
Yeah,
Like, you
and
got to
she's-
be careful with
She's
her.
going for the kidneys too, so
She's the one who ran a half marathon just because she wanted to.
you owe her money. Pay her back. Wow,
Yeah.
that is impressive.
Impressive.
Suckered me into that. I was not.
You did not want to.
No, I did not.
But
I was
you did
planning
it.
on, I
You
was
did it.
planning on only running like 4 miles. Ended up running 10.
Hey.
I know. Thanks, Tiara. Usually happens. Tiara
Wait
usually
a
gets
minute,
mad.
half marathon's not 10.
Yeah, it's
I was
not,
saying
no,
she ran the
but-
half marathon. I didn't. I'm just
Okay, you
saying.
joined for some part
I got
of it.
suckered
yeah.
into participating in the run. I should
Okay.
say.
10
All
miles
right.
still.
Okay, that's
Pretty
yeah,
solid.
It is.
All right, well, we're going to finish up with a dive into the video vaults. We're going to take a look at a story that's surprisingly been getting a lot of views on our YouTube channel. I was actually really surprised. Last month, it was like the most viewed video on
What
our
was
YouTube
it
channel.
last
Yeah. Huh?
What was the video vault?
We're about to find out.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
this one.
Well, way to ask a
It's
good
about
leading question there.
the drinking
Oh, it's the
age.
last one we showed, because we showed Lady Bird last time.
Oh.
And the Zilker Park.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean when was the last video
Yeah.
vault we showed
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
show? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was that. Yeah.
Okay.
Last week we did the
Stay with us.
wrap up,
what
the
he's-
yearly
Yeah.
wrap up. Yeah. Well, this video is about the drinking age and how back in 1986 it went up to 21
Yeah.
in order to keep federal highway funds. So check out how people and businesses reacted.
The sign on the door is a sign of the times. Texas and 42 other states have recently raised their drinking ages to 21 to avoid losing federal highway funds.
What happened in Washington, D.C., what's been referred to as federal blackmail or federal extortion against the states.
But the change in the drinking age has not necessarily changed the drinking habits of those who once tipped a glass of beer legally.
I think for the most part, people are just having parties like at their, apartments or condominiums.
Not everyone is content with drinking at home, however. In the past 6 weeks alone, the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Control has confiscated hundreds of fake ID cards from Austinites looking to sidestep the new law. The change in the drinking age is also having a devastating economic impact. Here on the 6th Street Party District, some club owners tell me their business has been cut in half, while other clubs have just called it quits. Some bars have even split in half, minors on one side, drinkers on the other. But that tactic doesn't work for everyone, and today's 19 and 20-year-olds just may be drinking in their cars instead of the bars.
And the few 19 and 20-year-olds I know, they're just out in their cars or they go to private parties.
Daniel Plant, Channel 7 News.
Wow.
Where do we start? Where do we begin?
So much. Well, we
Blast
were
from the
talking about
past.
quite the pour from that bartender.
Heavy-handed there, huh?
Whoever was getting that drink had tipped well.
Yes.
Make this one right.
It was, but it was just shocking to me to think that I was like, it's less than 40 years ago, and 18-year-olds could drink here.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
Maybe we had the
interesting.
same worries about the clubs hurting when they said no more smoking.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
Kind of the same deal.
We can air that story next
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, content provider for
next
the video
YouTube
vault.
Perfect.
roundup. Yeah, but I thought that was really interesting.
It is
and like I said, I'm not exactly sure why everyone's looking at it last month, but
I
very
love
popular.
to see all the fashions from the 80s.
I know.
Like, it's like, yes.
Those have kind of come back and almost.
Oh, they're starting to a little bit.
I mean,
Yeah.
you see some people in there like, it's all right, and some like that's never coming.
Yeah.
I will also agree. Whoever was using that mustached man as their fake ID,
I
trying
just picture a really pasty, like 90-pound guy. No, I'm
Like a-
Mr.
Oh, yeah.
like a 15,
me.
16,
I'm Mr.
17-year-old
Johansson.
being like,
I like to
Yeah.
think of as
Yesterday.
McLovin.
You're
I know, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
You're 53, huh? Oh yeah.
Born in 1942. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. All right, remember you can get all the details about all these stories we just talked about on our website and by subscribing to our YouTube channel. We do appreciate you watching the Good Day Austin Roundup.
Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 4:30, and now you can watch on your connected TV with the Fox Local app.
That's what I hear.
Yes.
Sure can. It is free to download, and you can look for it on Roku, Android TV, Apple TV, and Fire TV, and now Vizio and Samsung as well.
I know. Thanks
you
for
later.
watching, y'all.